everyone. So today we're making an iOS coaching app, for our gym MMA. My dad's gonna tell us more about this.
Yeah, so in this stream, we're going to continue building out an app that I started building recently for managing my time as a coach. And so this is going to be managing classes, private lessons, being able to have a catalog or library of exercises and techniques and drills, and be able to build lesson plans and also see and track your earnings as a coach. So it's pretty cool. Let's switch over to the screen and we'll show them what we have so far. Okay, so you can see here we have it up in the simulator. And so when we start out, you get a welcome screen where it'll welcome you back. You have your name, profile image, which you can set up in your profile over here. And you can also set up your hourly rate and a session rate if you have a separate rate for private lessons. And back on the home screen, you can see some quick stats, we have some quick actions here. So we have timers, so you can quickly set a timer anywhere between 30 seconds and 30 minutes very quickly. That way you can run different drills and have timers and manage your time pretty easily while you're on the mats. And next up, we have exercises. This is going to be a catalog of different exercises. We have a bunch of different categories here. And you can go in and set up an exercise and rate the difficulty, how many sets, how many reps, how long it should take to figure out the total time, what type, whether it's calisthenics or conditioning or grappling, striking, weightlifting, yoga, stretching, whatever. And this is just meant to be a library. Then we can pull these in whenever we build out lesson plans, which is a feature we haven't built yet. And then next up we have techniques here, which we've just added. And I think we actually need to rerun to pick these up. So let's go ahead and do that real quick and we'll show what that looks like. But the idea is we're going to add techniques, we're going to add drills, and we're going to add lessons so we can build lesson plans around these things. Here we go. So now we have techniques there. And so you have categories for the different techniques as well, and you can add a specific technique. And then one of the cool things is for the techniques, you can also upload one or more photos or videos. So you can take a video of yourself doing the technique and put it in the app so you have it in there for demonstration purposes. Excuse me. So that's techniques. We don't have any of those in there yet. And then we show how many hours you've coached this week, this month, how long, and then we show your most recent sessions. And if we go over to sessions, this is where you can see all of the classes that you've coached, right? So every time I coach a class, I'm going to go in here and say, okay, well, I'm going to add a new class in here, and this is going to be Little Warriors grappling, and I'm going to say worked on single leg takedown. And let's say this one was for like, I don't know, Wednesday, and our classes are normally at 5:15. All right. So 5:15. And they end at 5:45. Right? And that's going to be the hourly rate, which is $30. So it's only $15 because it's not a full hour. Save. And now we have that time entry in there. And we can also go in here and quickly generate an invoice for that. Mostly useful for private lessons. And then you can also track your earnings and how much money you've made coaching. And you can do that by the week, the month, year, and obviously you can see all time as well.
So that's how his app works.
And we're gonna add more to it. Like now we finished techniques. We need to add, let's see here. We have to add games which is another one, right? Because we like to play a lot of games in our kids' classes, right? And so I want to be able to have a nice library of games and a short video of the game, so that we have different examples of games that we can use. And when us coaches are lesson planning and figuring out what we want to teach and which techniques we want to teach, we can look for games that help build the different movements for those techniques, right? That's the goal of this, is so we can build really fun, awesome classes and have all the different things that we've used, and know what works and what didn't work well. And maybe some games work well for some kids and some don't work for other kids, right? Like we were going to play, have you played Knights and Horses?
No.
So Knights and Horses, where you ride on someone's back and you got to go and push somebody else off of somebody else's back. So that's one of the like grappling games we play. And that one doesn't work well in a class with both little warriors and young warriors, because then you have big kids trying to sit on the backs of little kids, and that doesn't work because they're too big, right?
Yeah, and this is what's going to happen. And they're
Yeah.
going to get smushed.
Yeah, you're gonna you're gonna get smushed right away, right? So
You don't want to, if for MMA or that, if you're joining or if you're interested in it, yeah. Also, my dad made some live streams of building apps with that, and just look at on I forget what it's called. What is it called?
where it's gonna be the app?
No. Texology or something? Oh,
Oh, Muay Thaiology.
yeah, that's where you're gonna find it.
Yeah, Muay Thaiology. So you can go to learnmuaythai.com. That's our website, where we have a lot of online training programs and stuff.
So this app is for the coaching about that. So
Yeah, but this is not related to Muay Thaiology at all. This is just an app I'm building for me to help me as a coach, and we'll offer it to some of the other coaches there and get some feedback, and hopefully have a really useful app for coaches.
and I think we're probably going to launch this app today in the app stores. So
Yeah, that's the
prepared
goal.
for today.
I think we have more than enough.
So this app might be in the app store today. The
I think-
day after Christmas.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Another present. The present to the whole wide world.
nicely said, son. I think it depends on how we want to charge for it. I'm thinking either we have just like a fixed price where we charge for it, or we can put some of the features behind a paywall where you have to pay to access certain things.
So it's like expansion.
Yeah, essentially like an add-on, right? Like we can say, well, you can't do timers, you got to add timers on, or you have to do, add on for exercises or techniques. But I feel like to get the full benefit of it, you want all of it. And that's where I feel like just doing like $5 would be fine. Even one time, I don't think it should be, I don't know. I don't think it should be a subscription. Like, yeah, it's more money for us, but like, it's just another thing that people have to pay for every month versus being like, here, you pay $5 and you get the app. What?
Okay. So you got like all the information, but we'll see if we want to share more.
Well, we don't know. I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't care about sharing it. I don't know how I'm going to price it. And I know the app is valuable. What? This is okay to share. What are you getting frustrated about? This is not a secret. If it were a secret, we'd put the top secret up and mute it, right? And not tell
Why do
anybody.
you say that?
Because it doesn't matter.
Try to keep the secrets before I put it on.
This isn't a secret, though. We haven't made a decision there.
Okay.
So it's okay.
Okay, let's get back to work.
All right,
now.
let's get back to work. All right. All right, so what do we need to do? We have techniques. I think we have techniques, right? So if we come in here and we add a technique and we say, single leg takedown. We'll say it's a grappling technique. And we don't really have any pictures because this is a simulator, but we can just choose some of these and it adds them there. We can save that technique. And now we have that technique there. And if there were a video, we could go and watch a video of it or see the pictures of it.
Either way, we're just showing what it would be like if there was a picture there, not using the picture. And we're also not the gem. So if we're at the gem, we would probably take pictures or...
Yeah, we would just take a picture there.
Bring pictures on this app from...
We would just take a picture, right? Because you can see add. And then we should be able to... Let's see, format, that's fine. So I think we would need to add more permissions to be able to take a photo from here, because right now we can only select from the library. We could always take one and then select it, which should be fine. Okay, so techniques are good. We have games, lessons, and I feel like we need drills. Yep, go ahead and hit the be right back. We're going to take a short break real quick.
Okay, we're going to figure some things out, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I'm about to switch the screen to us. So here we go.
All right, what are you switching it to us for? Like, do you have stuff to talk about before we get to coding? Because our next thing I think we're gonna add is drills.
Okay, we're
games.
just gonna figure that out real quick. Okay. Okay, so...
Do you want me to tell you the things that we have to implement, and you can tell me which one we do? So we have games, and we have drills, and then we have to do lessons, but lessons have to be last. So we have games or drills. I think techniques
I'm gonna start with games
Games.
because
I mean,
I'm a
it's
child.
it's gonna
Games are
be
fun.
it's gonna be the same as kind of this, but we can do that. Let's do that.
Okay, and here we go.
Hold on a second. So you're gonna need to like.
Okay, so we've just figured it out. So, yep, we're ready to start. Again. So let's take the show, Dada.
All right, so I think what we need to do is we need to add a games view. So we're gonna add a new directory in here, new folder for games. And then inside of there, we're gonna add a new Swift UI view. And this is gonna be games view. And let's see, we need Swift data, right? And then for our game view itself, we're gonna grab some code here. So there's our game view, and then we're gonna need to add a game row. So let's go and add another Swift UI view. This is gonna be game row. And for game row, let's go ahead and grab this in. Great. This is gonna need a game, which we're gonna have to initialize. Which I don't really have right now. Let's come back to the preview later, and let's get our add game view. And this is going to be the view that allows us to add a new game. Alright, so we're just going to kind of get all of our base views knocked out. And then we have our game details view. So whenever we click on a game and we want to check it out, we're going to have that. Whoops. That's going to be another Swift UI view. And import Swift data. I'm not going to worry about our... Nope, don't do that. That's too loud.
Okay.
Let's worry about our home view and our quick action sections, and we are going to enable our game option. And let's see what else. We need some previews here. So game preview. So let's see. Games view should be that, and then this should be that, and then showed window. Why isn't this updating?
We're having a technical difficulty.
No, just like the screen didn't update.
Okay, something's going on. So
We just need
we're
to,
not gonna.
reset it. No, we're good.
Okay, We're
good.
reloaded.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We got it. False alarm. All right. So now should be able to run that. I'll have to fix some of the previews, but like, let's run that and see.
Oh, I see your other game.
All right. So now we got games. Yeah. My match is on there.
So,
You can talk, dude. It's okay.
As you saw, there's another game with no icon. That was called Mind Match. But it was.
You want to show them? We can show them what it is real quick. Check it out.
It's a little break.
It's on here.
It's called Emoji Match. Okay. Let's try Match. It's a memory game we made. So you see options. And you just figure it out.
Or if you do one of the hard ones, right? Yeah, you run out of time.
Hard.
And you get more time by making matches, right? So every time you get a match, you get a little extension of time.
Oh, yeah. Here, I want to see that real quick. We're going to see what happens if you end.
So wait till it gets to 10. Then I'll click this match and see what it adds.
10.
So it adds 5. All right.
Yeah, so it adds 10. Either way, let's get back to our app.
Yeah.
Either way, we're using the same thing to build the app, so that's why Mind Match is on here. I mean Emoji Match.
Yep. So our game's really simple. It's just what's the name of the game, what are the rules, any notes about the game, and then ultimately we want to be able to add like photo, or we want to be able to upload a video for the game.
Maybe we should do all of that stuff on like a day where the coaches aren't there and then we have it or something.
Well, no, we end up doing that when we play games on Saturday. Like I will film videos for it and then we can add them. But I just mean in the app. We don't have a way when we add a game. So if we add a game in here and we say, what's a game we play at the gym?
Ghost of the Graveyard.
At the gym?
This pick one. Sorry, I did that process. Oh, scooting tag or butt tag or whatever that's called.
Butt scoot tag. Let's say that's a kid's game. Let's see.
You have to be on your bottom to skate around, and if you get tagged, you order it.
All right. We'll change this one's like butt scoot tag's pretty easy, right? That's an easy game. Okay.
Maybe like 2 stars?
Sure. We'll give it 2 stars.
Because you have to stay in your bottom. You have to
Right.
move on the bottom without
And so we need to be able to attach a video to this so we can say, hey, here's what butt scoot tag is, right?
But we should just get videos of us doing it and then.
Yeah, that's what we're going to add, but we need the app to be able to let us upload a video, right? Like if I go back here to exercises and I go to an exercise and I scroll, or no, sorry, not exercises, techniques. I can add a photo or video here. Okay. I don't have this media component. I need this for our games. We're gonna need it for our exercises too. All right, so we have.
There's a part we don't have that we're gonna get. Either way, let's get to work.
That's what we're doing, man. We are working.
Okay.
All right, so we got games. Right? So games, I think, is good. We just need the media. So let's see. What if we wanted to add that media element? So if we look at techniques, and we look at our techniques view, and we go to our techniques, detail view, and we just have the media picker. Okay.
Okay.
Chill out, bro. All right.
Do you think it's time for another break?
No, hold on.
Error.
Let's pick these. Let's see, games. So add game view. Make sure our previews are working. And we're gonna add this media element, man. Then this will be complete. All right, so there's our preview. Now for our game detail view. Money.
Okay, enough money, dude.
Whoa.
Enough
Hit it one
money.
more. Hit it one more.
No.
Hit it one more
No
for me.
more money.
Hit it one
No
more.
more. No more. Really?
Cash money.
No.
All right, relax. Okay. All right, I'm good. Whoa. We just muted our music, dude. Chill out.
Victory!
Okay.
All right, let's see.
I think we're doing sound effects right now.
A games list. That's what we want. So games view should have our games list. And it does. And there are no games there because we don't have any. So the other thing that we need to do is we need to come here. We do this in our time entry and a couple more. We basically create an extension in here, right? So if we come to our game, we'll just copy these just because it's faster. And we just say game. Sample game. This is going to be a game. We don't need that. And we're going to return a game. We're going to get rid of all that. And this is going to be an array of game. Sample games. And this one needs to return okay, so let's just generate some of this. All right, so through the power of AI, we'll just take that.
Power of AI.
All right, and then we already have one of these here for game, so that's good. And then back in our games view, instead of doing this, we can just set games to game.sample games. And why doesn't that work? What? It should work. Sample games. Extension game. Oh, because it's game preview. Oops. Let's do that. Cannot convert type game to expected argument type query array game element, aka query game array game. Okay. Little AI magic. You can sing and rap and whatever, just don't grab onto this because then you're making this noise. Okay, so apparently we have to like loop over them. Weird. But okay.
Okay.
Main context.
Okay.
What? You know, that's definitely one thing in SwiftUI. Some of these preview functionality gets kind of crazy. Just for preview. Just so we can see what this looks like in development. Kind of wild, right? I don't like how this mic is. See? I got a bunch of games.
Can you get out? What's zombie escape?
One student is a zombie and must walk slowly with arms forward. Other students must escape without being tagged, but can only walk backwards. Teaches backward movement with spatial awareness. Great for kids classes. And see, that's the other thing too, is like, we're going to use AI in here and have this generate. So right now we're just getting like the scaffold of everything, the structure, the foundation of the building, if you will. Then we're going to use AI to have it generate a bunch of games and exercises and other things and just have it pre-populated with a bunch of stuff.
So right now, I think we're just getting like the main games.
Yep, and we can always add to it.
So
So there's our sample games. We needed to add the media element.
yeah, but I think we might make it where that you could like maybe click a button that says generate or something, and we'll add a new game. We'll figure it out.
All right, so let's look at adding the media element. We also don't need this metadata down here for created. This is gonna be game details view. We don't need this. We'll just comment that out for now. And we need to update our model for our game. Because we need to support Swift data here and some media data to be able to attach photos or videos. Can you switch it back to the code, please, sir? Okay, so we're gonna update our data model. And then we're gonna have to update our views. And so let's make sure we don't lose our other data here. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, it's a lot. Let's see. Oh wait, where did it go?
Either way, we've gone so far with this, and you're gonna see my dad building this whole thing. Right now, you're seeing us finish it on the live stream. The other one wasn't, but you're gonna see it.
Well, it looks like I'm running out of AI messages until 5 p.m., so we might have to work on some other things until then, which is fine.
Like, you have to earn messages or something?
You have a limit.
Why?
Because it costs money to process all the data. And so we'll add media support to games, and then our games functionality will be done, and then we'll have to circle back a little bit later to add our drills and then lessons. Those are the last two big things that we need to add. Like we reached our limit, so we couldn't even finish. Alright, let's see. Yeah. So we updated our model. Let's make sure our model's good. And mainly what we're doing is writing this media data here, so that we can capture. This is basically a collection of either photos and or videos attached to this game entry in Swift data.
So we might either call this a video and make another one when we finish, or we just like take a break. We'll figure it out.
I mean, we should be able to finish most of this right now because we have the code. Photos UI. We need to include the Photos UI, and then we're going to update our game view, which is going to allow us to upload a photo or video. That should be pretty straightforward to add that. See if our preview updates here as we expect it to. And it does not. What? Oh, because we don't have game form data. So it looks like we need another model for that, which we'll do in a second. So let's update game details view. Game details view. Okay. Update that. And that needs Photos UI as well. And then we're gonna have this game form data, which is basically a structure in Swift that determines the shape of the data for our form. And with that, we should be able to come back here. This should build now and refresh our details view. And so whenever we see our preview come back here, there we go. Now you'll see that we have this media section down here, and we can add photos or videos. Now it did go ahead and add back the created at context there that we didn't want before. So let's go see photos, videos, metadata section. It's right here. I'm just going to comment that out, and we're going to comment it out right here. And now this little created at section will disappear. That's our preview updates. And now we can add photos and videos. Now there was something else. The game row I don't know if this finished updating or not. I don't think it did. I think it ran out, but let's try. So game row. Where does this end? Oh no, it ends on duration. I think it got it. So it should update our game row with a preview. But we need the preview for game row because we don't have one. But let's go ahead and run this. See what we got. Maybe we take a little break. Come back in a little bit.
This is like the last.
All right, so it looks like that's going to break, but I think because we have model changes, so we've changed our underlying. Oh wait, did it load? It did load. Did it hit an error? Okay, so let's do this. Let's close it. Let's delete the app. Delete the data. Sometimes you got to do that whenever we change the underlying data. We have to like delete it and remake it again. Okay. So now we'll go in here. We'll go to games. If we add a game, we'll just say turtle tag. I don't know why we're not there. Oops.
So I think we don't want to do too much, but we're like almost finished.
We're just going to put something down here. This is just for testing. We'll go ahead and select a couple of pictures. Boom. Tags them. Save. Now we have it there. A lot of information on this little card. So whether or not we need the preview there, we'll determine. But like, we have the ability to add games and media to those games, which is what we wanted, so that we can record a video of kids doing it and then upload it there and have that. Now, it would be even cooler if this were just shared. Right now, this is just for me, right? So, like, we can't really share it between the coaches, where it's not like a shared team library, but that could be a thing.
Can we make that?
We could. Really, what we would have to do is have a team account and be able to, like, join a team and...
We should make a couple team accounts that are like built in. You just click the team account.
Well,
If you have accounts, you pick your account. You can make accounts. You have accounts in there.
I think what we would do if we were going to add team accounts, like for the personal account, we'll have a fixed price. You can pay for the app and use it as a coach. And if you want to use it as part of a team, that is a membership. That's a monthly price that you would have to pay for your team to be able to use it. And that's where we sell it. Right?
Okay,
So
but I think we're about to take a break.
yeah, we're gonna take a short break and come back. So we've got games, we need drills, and we need lessons.
Okay.
And then we have our lesson planning and our lesson building, and that's going to be one of our largest features, because that's going to basically allow us to take our exercises and techniques and warm-ups and drills and put them all together to build out a lesson plan. And yeah, that's kind of the goal of it. We'll pick up in a little bit. I think there's a little bit of cleanup that I'd like to do on some of these. I don't think we're going to keep the image preview on all of these because I don't think it's necessary. Like, it adds too much information for that, and even for the techniques? Yeah, where we can do it. We also need to add that media element to exercises, because right now you can't add media to exercises. So we come back, we'll add media to exercises. Then I think we'll do drills, which will essentially be the same thing. And then we'll probably take another break after that. And then the final, or we'll have 2 more sessions. We'll have one after that, which will be for lessons. That's going to be our lesson builder and building that out. And then I think the last one is going to be, we need to make an app icon. We need to make a splash page. We need to take some screenshots of the app with data in it. And we can get this submitted to the App Store, upload it and submit it to the App Store and launch this thing. And then we'll iterate on it, and we'll add the AI capabilities to automatically generate exercises and lesson plans and things like that.
So I think for now on we might do it like every single part. If we're building one part of it, after that part's finished, we'll take a break every single part. We'll figure that out, but I think that's what we're doing right now, and the break begins now. Feel free to get comfortable, get some food, drinks for any breaks we have, because they're kind of long. So here we go. So you're back, ready?
Excuse me.
So, let's do our next step. If you have anything to say, please say it now.
No, so we're going to start back off with adding the media gallery component to our exercises so we can attach photos or videos to exercises as well. We've hit our usage limits with Claude 3.5 Sonnet, at least in the web UI. So we're going to use VS Code for some of these things. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, let's jump in. Hit it.
Hit it.
All right. So we want to add let's see here. All right, so for our exercise data, so we need to update the model. It doesn't look like it added it. Interesting. So we're going to add media data, which is going to be an array of data. And down here, whenever we init, we'll just initialize it to an empty array. That should be fine. We'll just initialize that to an empty array for our sample data. Okay, now what do we need to do? Now we need to update our exercise details view. Exercise details view. Okay. So we have our form. Existing sections, and we're just going to add a media section to the bottom. Let's see, can it just add this? See if this actually works. There we go. All right. Switch back over to Xcode and does not appear to work. So for the media section, return type property of media section requires it to conform to view. And it's using media data on exercise. Oh. Typo. Okay. It looks like it added it, not how I wanted it to. Let's maybe wrap it in H tag with some padding. No, the padding doesn't help. And it needs to be in the form. Why does it look different? Doesn't it look different? Alright, this one for our techniques. We got a new one. It's just like it's a media group, and then it has that, right?
I think we're having an error.
I mean, I think we're just gonna copy from here. For our media section. Oh, which we don't even have here. Can we split this? It looks like we just have this, like, I mean, I don't know why we couldn't tell it to just follow the same damn thing for as exercise. Interesting. Okay, so it just says basic info section, details section, and then media section is how this is done. Okay. And then we're just going to have a function for each one of those. And that's going to be after our main thing. And for our basic info section, we're going to take this. And replace it with that. And then for our details section, replace it with that. And then this configuration, this should really go in details. Oh, I guess I can't. We just need some additional state. Okay, handle media selection and media preview we don't have. So let's see what we have here. There's our media preview, there's our handle media selection, there's our delete media. We're gonna get those, pop them in before our save. Boom, boom, boom. Wham, bam. Now form data we should have had up here. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we should have that as exercise form data, which I'm realizing we don't have. So we're gonna add a new model for that. Is that because we didn't have it? All right, it's just gonna be a struct. All right, and what does our exercise look like? Right. So name, type, content, notes. Difficulty equals 3. And we need our media data, and then this is exercise form data, which that can use. Boom. Bob's your uncle, Fran's your aunt. We got it working.
Why did you say that?
It's a common saying. Well, that doesn't look exactly right. I'm not sure what's going on with the preview. And why it just has the add view. Let's see if it runs. All right, so exercises. We're gonna add an exercise.
Why does it say call you coach?
What? It says welcome back, coach, because we don't have any data. Oh, the data must have got messed up again. So we gotta, because we changed the model. All right, so we gotta delete the app, delete the data. But there's something wrong with the preview, because like that's not correct. It should be.
No, I think we have to do this all over again now.
Well, we don't have to do it all over again, but there's something wrong with this that we broke.
Error tell you?
Well, it's not like showing an error now, right? Okay. But still,
Okay.
it just doesn't let us add one.
Okay.
I don't know why that doesn't work now. Is it just the media section that's doing that? No, like the whole thing's doing it? I don't understand what's breaking this view. We're in the add exercise view. Is it the form data? Like, I don't understand why this isn't showing anything. Like, it should be showing the form. I'll close Xcode and restart it. Nothing. Okay. That shows the details, but why is it in a form? Right? There's something going on. Because I think all the stuff is there. Why is the form? Oh, I see the problem. Wow. Can't believe I didn't see that. Can't believe I didn't see the double nested form. And there it is. And we ran out of songs. All right.
Sorry that the music stopped.
All good. All right, so now we should be able to add photos and videos here. Boom. Nice. Okay. We got that cleaned up, and that's grouped nice with separate functions for each of our sections that render. Very, very cool. All right, now we need to update our details. Our details view here essentially needs to do the same thing, right? So, our add exercise view. See how we have functions here, where we render the sections. So we have a form, then we render our sections. That's kind of a pattern we want to follow everywhere. So when we look at the exercise details view, we essentially want to render the same thing. Oh, there we go, double rendering the form again. Oops. Okay. So those are the sections we want, which we don't have yet, right? And then we're going to come down here and we're going to say basic configuration. Yeah, no, I know. We're going to have a bunch of errors over there because we haven't added these things yet. All right, so basic info, configuration, media. Yeah, nothing but all the errors. All right, we're going to clear all these out. All right. Media section, probably fine. Actually, let's keep that one. I know that is probably the fastest. I don't think we want that one. Okay. Well, this is our main section, right? So that's our basics. We'll put that in there. And then this is our details. So just grab that. We'll throw that in our details. This is our configuration, which I believe is just that. And that's our form. We'll put that in our configuration. And there's our media section. And our media preview should be good as well. What do you mean you can't find media preview? Where's our media section? I wonder if it's supposed to be.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
There's some.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, in my bag, yeah. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah.
Interesting.
I got racks in my sack, in my bag, yeah. Frozen. Neck is frozen, catch me rolling, I'm the chosen, snow is falling, Elfie's calling, check my list twice, most of y'all done, sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season, sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They say Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, in my bag, yeah. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, in my bag, yeah. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the trees, bring the cheese, put the lights
Oh, do we get it?
season.
We might have gotten
No
it.
Grinch types, no Ebenezer. Don't believe this. Y'all need Jesus. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
There we go.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols
Media down here, which is what we want.
They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, in my bag, yeah. They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah.
How to remove that right there. Boom. And there's our nice media section there whenever we edit and exercise. And then we...
They said Saint Nick, but you got a bit in that bag.
Well, we can't because this is just on the simulator. Whenever we put the app on the new version of the app on my actual phone, then we can choose our own images.
Got it.
Yeah. This is just because it's for testing. Right? Cool. So we have images on exercises. Let's go ahead and run this on the simulator. Speaking of simulator, let's resize that. Go ahead and launch the app. And getting pretty close, man. Couple more features, and then it's just going to be like some polish and finishing touches to get it ready to launch.
It's almost lunch. And
Well, it's not loading right now, so I'm not sure. There it goes. Took a minute. All right, so exercises, you can add an exercise and include media. Techniques, you can add a technique and include media. And
I want to share something about this app real quick. So I'm about to turn it to just us.
Yeah, you could go ahead.
So you're probably going to. This app's probably going to get launched pretty late because it's 5 right now. So
I mean, maybe it'll be tomorrow. You don't have school. I don't have work.
Either way, you might buy the app tomorrow and just have it launched today. It might be launched tomorrow. Either way, even if it's launched tonight, you probably might get it tomorrow.
Soon. You'll get it soon.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
We're almost done. So let's get back to coding. Boom.
All right. Well, I think with that, we're probably in a pretty good place to go ahead and commit.
What do you mean commit?
So we're going to save all of our changes.
Are we finishing this tomorrow?
No, we're going to keep going.
Is this just like a break?
Nope, it's just a save point. Just like you save our game, this is just a save point so that our progress is saved. And if we look here...
So are we going to end it now?
No. We're just saving. Just saving our changes. So now we've got our latest
we're like
changes.
testing it up right now. Testing it.
We're just saving. Just like when you save your game in Minecraft. When you stop and you save, you don't have to quit every time you save. Sometimes you just want to save before you do the next thing. Right?
I'm just gonna play along.
Just a save point. Okay. All right, so we're good there. And now, so we have games, right? If we look at our home view, go ahead and render the preview here. We can also just pull up the simulator. We have timer, exercises, techniques, games. We need drills and I think we need drills and then lessons. So let's start with drills because drills will be pretty similar.
Are we getting close to another break?
Do you need another break? We're about to add drills.
I could do one quick break.
Okay. Yeah, you want to take a quick break? I gotta get some more water. Let's take a quick break and grab some water.
Quick break. So this isn't like normal breaks, it's a little quicker. So here we go. So,
And now we're back.
yeah, we're back.
We're back.
And we're going to start coding now. Here we go. I mean, this screen.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna add drills. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we've already saved. Let's go ahead and just close all of our open views. We got a ton of stuff open right now. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to add a new model for drill. And let's see here. We are going to need to import Swift UI, Swift data. This is going to be a model. We're going to support media data for this as well. Because, you know, media for everything. Why not? Let's go ahead and we'll add our extension with so we'll add our views first and we'll come back and get our sample data here. Okay, so what are we gonna need? Let's add a new directory here for drills. And let's go ahead and add a new Swift UI view. And for this view, we're gonna add a drills view. It's gonna be our root level view for our drill. So for that, we're gonna need to import Swift data and the photos UI so we get access to the UI elements we need for selecting media. All right, so let's grab our drills view here. Shout out to Claude. Okay, let's throw that in. And we'll go ahead and add a new Swift UI view. This is going to be our drill details view. And we're also going to need a view. It's going to be add drill view. And so for our add drill view, this is essentially going to be our form with our information for adding a drill. Let's go and add that. We're going to add import Swift data, import photos UI. So make sure we've got all of that in there. We are going to add a drill form data structure. So let's just add that in here. This will be a Swift file. So drill form data. And it's going to be a basic struct. And what else do we need? We need our, so we have our drills view. We need a drill row. So let's add a new Swift UI view. We'll call this drill row. Like that. So the redeclaration, which means we added it. Add drill view. So drills view. We added this by mistake. Drill detail view. Add view. Drill form view. Drills preview. Couple more things we need to add here. All right, we need to add this drill detail view. And let's add a drill detail view, and this is also going to require data and photos UI, and we'll have our basic sections all filled out for that, and then we're also going to grab our extension of our drill. I just like to put this in the model. And this is just going to be with our some sample data for our drills. Okay. Drill row, drill detail view. All right, we got some errors. Let's see what's going on there. Let's see, content. AI. All good. Okay. Pass in the sample view there. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on with this view. Looks like there's something up. What? Alright, let's see. We're seeing what the issue is here. Alright, so let's see. Drill form data. Okay, using the content property. Good. Add drill view. Alright, let's just update all of that. And preview should be good there. Let's try to build. Why are just like random things failing now? Let's just quit. And let's relaunch. Try it again. What are you working on over there? Watch out, the microphone's behind your head. Nice. All right. Let's see if that worked. Go ahead and delete the app, delete our data. Nice. Excuse me. That should be good. I don't think we need this metadata info section down here. I'll just remove that for now. Okay, let's make sure we have a preview for our drills view. Why can't we set the drills so it's private var? Yeah. Here, take a break. And we're still on the Be Right Back screen. Hey, I'm not sorry. We had to do something.
Sorry for the unexpected be right back. Anyway, let's jump back to it.
All right, so it looks like we have our drills screen working. We've got it populated with some data. We can click into the drill. You can see how many rounds, the type of drill it is, add media to it as well. So that's cool. So now if we go to our home view, and then we go to our quick action section, we're going to have sections here. And we have one for lessons, but we actually need another one here for drills. And I think we're going to put this after techniques because they kind of go together. Drills. I don't know what icon. Let's see. Because we don't want it to be the same as games. Oh yeah, we could do like a functional strength training. That's fine. It's one of those things. We don't want it to be purple. What other color? Red, maybe. Orange. Oh no, we have orange for technique. We need a different color. Techniques, drills, that could be fine. That could be fine. And then we have lessons, which is our last one. So that's really the last big one. Yeah, I think that's going to be the big one here. Let's go ahead and run this on the simulator. And we'll go ahead and save from there because that'll be drills. And we'll go ahead and run that. Sweet. And games. Oh, that's loading the wrong. Whoops. Whoopsie. We need to load drills view. There we go. Now we get drills. Get all the information for a drill. And yeah, so let's go ahead and commit that. All right. So, gonna close these out. Let's go to our models, and we need to add a new model here. And this, actually, wait, do we already have it? We already have a model for the lesson. Let's add, we're gonna add a couple other things around like lesson type. So let's add a new model for that, and which we've been kind of following this same pattern for a lot of this, right? And this itself is going to let's see, this is going to be an enum lesson type. It's going to from string, case iterable, and codable, and we'll have kids, adults, we could always add more. So let's do this. Yeah. All right. And then for our lesson model, let's go ahead and update that a little bit. Make sure we have our techniques, our drills, our games, all of our things. Yeah, that's fine. Great, good. And then we have our lesson form data, which we'll need to add, which will just be again a structure. So we'll format the data that we expect to be submitted in the form. And now we need to update the views for this. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be back in just a minute. Hayden, you wanna talk or take a break, whatever you wanna do.
So we're going to start a break. So chill out and do something else. We're going to be back in like just a minute. So you might want to stay here. Okay. Sorry that was a long break, but we're going to get on coding now.
All right, so we have the models created for our lesson. I'm our lesson type. I think we just need to implement the views now. All right, so like other things, let's go ahead and add a new directory here for lessons. And inside of that, let's go ahead and add a lessons view. I'll go ahead and add a lesson row as well. And let's go ahead and implement our lesson view first. So we know we're going to need to import Swift data. Oh, whoops. Wrong view. And we are going to have a lesson detail view, so let's just go ahead and add that now. And let's go ahead and implement our lesson row. I'm gonna have our sample lesson there. And let's say our lesson view is going to take basically our view. And what is this going to take? What is preview container? Preview container down here. Got it. And then this is going to take sample lessons, which let's just go ahead and copy that. It should. Okay, so let's go to our exercise. And so we should be able to get some sample exercises. So let's keep those. Generating some sample data here, and let's just replace that. There we go. We got some good sample data. Now we can come back to our, let's see here, lesson view. Yep, and we don't have that either. And our sample lesson, this type is going to be private lesson. Sure. Right. And we don't have add lesson view. And lesson detail view. Oh yeah, so the first thing we're going to want to update is our lesson detail view. We're going to need to import data as we do, and then we're going to update our view with our different sections and have our custom preview. Looks like we're going to need an exercise picker view. It's related to exercises, but it's part of the lesson. So let's just add it in here. We're also going to require Swift data and custom preview, and where is our preview container? let's see. If we can create this view with VS Code. Okay, so we're here, we have exercise picker view. Let's add a technique picker view. Really? Like, why would you suggest a data store that doesn't exist? All right, then we need a drill picker view. And then what did VS Code say? Drill picker view. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna take a break.
I think we're just gonna stop. We're gonna stop there. We're really close to this. We'll pick back up when we're ready to launch. This has been a pretty long stream, so I think we're good from here.
Yeah. So we're gonna end the stream now. Thank you for watching, and bye, and happy holidays.